Hello everyone, Coach Lockey here, PGA golf professional. In today's golf swing video, we are going to be talking about how to stop fatting your iron shots. One of the most frustrating shots in golf, where you just want to strike your irons pure every time. And I've got a super simple drill here for you today. But before we get into it, if you're new here, hello and welcome to the channel. Or if you're a returning viewer, hello again. Now, if you're not subscribed and you are enjoying the content, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button, turn the bell on so you don't miss any of my new uploads. Now for this drill, you need an extra club and a tee. Or a tour stick instead of a club, if you own those, doesn't matter. First of all, what I want you to do is place this club down just inside the ball so your club doesn't hit it, and at the back of the golf ball as well, because this is where we want your kind of entry point into that golf ball, and that's where you want to get this visual to happen, getting that ball then turf contact, rather than when we fat it, getting that turf first. So the club here is to help you visualize some simple tips in your iron swing that are going to help you strike that golf ball better. So first of all, this is going to help you with ball position. Now, depending on what club you have in your hand, which iron you have, wedge, mid iron, long iron, I want you to put this club in slightly different positions. So I've got a 7 iron in my hand here, a mid iron, and a mid iron 9, 8, 7, we kind of want in the middle of our stance. Shorter clubs, more loft on them, you want that ball position a little bit further back, and longer clubs, you want that ball position a tiny bit forward. Now, it's not drastically different, but because of those different ball positions and the way we want that club entering the golf ball, the ball positions are going to give you different angle of attacks, which is what we need with those different clubs. So mid iron, pop that club in between your feet, and I want you to take the same steps width with each foot. So that club is now in the middle of my stance, or basically on my sternum. Now, if I had a more lofted club, I want you to take a slightly smaller step compared to that front foot, and that will put the ball position a tiny bit back, and then the opposite for those long irons, a little bit less on that front foot and a tiny bit more on that trail foot, and that will pop that club a tiny bit further forward. I'm not talking lots, I'm talking like fractions. You don't have to change it drastically. But this club being on the floor is a great visual aid for helping ball position, which is what I see plenty of times in my lessons, people getting wrong that are struggling to strike their irons and they keep hitting ground them ball and fatting that golf shot. So set yourself up and help yourself out with ball position and this club on the floor. Secondly, this club is going to help you with your turns, because what I see with people fatting the golf ball is that they're swaying over to the right and moving their body way too far right of this club on the floor. We want to turn more on top of the golf ball to strike that iron pure. So set yourself up with whatever club you've got, and I want you to use this as a reference to help your turn. Now, I've got the shaft on my belt buckle on my sternum, and I want to feel like I keep it there in my backswing. So my belt's not shifting away from that club on the floor. It's staying centered and I'm turning on top of it. So that club on the floor is great to help ball position. One massive common golf swing mistake or setup mistake that I see with irons. It's also great to help you visualize how you're turning in that backswing, to stop you swaying off the golf ball. Swaying is number 2, one of the most common golf swing mistakes I see that people have when they're fatting their golf shots. And this is where now the tee comes into it. I want you to place this tee in front of the golf ball by about a club head. Pop it in the ground so it's literally just popping above the grass. Now, if you struggle with fats, your low point is way too far back. We need that low point to be in front of the golf ball if you want to start hitting ball then turf contact to strike those irons better. So putting that tee there, again, is a visual aid to try and help you hit that tee after you've hit the golf ball. Now, when I set myself up and I do some demonstrations, I think, right, if I need to hit that tee, I need to get my weight going over towards my lead side, and I need my handle in front of the club head. All positions that you see great iron players on the TV getting into, not weight too far back, stay in there, hitting ground before the golf ball and fatting those golf shots. Use these bits of equipment to help your golf swings. You've got them all the time. You've always got a tee in your bag. You've got 14 clubs in your bag. Use them as weapons to help you strike that golf ball better. So first, set yourself up. Make sure you've got ball position in the right spot. 2, use that club to help you with your turns. I don't want to see any weight shift going on this way. If you do have a little bit, by the time you get to the top of your backswing, I want to see that belt buckle returning on top of that club. So if you feel like you have to go this way as a little trigger of your golf swing, that's fine, but you need to recenter by the time you get to the top. I don't want to see any of this. And then number 3, use that tee as a visual aid to try and take that tee out of the ground and make sure you hit the turf after that golf ball. Turn, move over towards that target. It will help move low point forward, striking that golf ball pure, taking that tee out of the ground. That was a rip. Wow. Look at my entry point of that divot. I would have hit ball, then turf, and where's that tee gone? I've taken it out of the ground. Using these 2 things that you have in your golf bag can help you transform your iron strike, stop you fatting that golf ball, and help you hit that golf ball closer on your approach shots. More greens in regulation is going to mean lower golf scores, people. Give this drill a try. Let me know how you get on. If it does help you, let me know in the comments down below. And remember, if you're enjoying the videos and the channel, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button, turn that bell on so you don't miss any of my new uploads. And I will see you soon for more golf swing tips to help you improve your golf game. Thanks all for watching. See you in the next one.